Well, welcome back, you lovely viewers, to episode 2 of the Ajax Career Mode. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful Chinese New Year. I spent it working. Yeah, it was fun. Actually, at work yesterday, a customer came up to me and said, "Hey, you know, you look a lot like someone." Who? You know what? Who you look a lot like? You look like Asian Hitler. Bruh. Who says that? Who says that to another human being? And even if I did, he said I look like Hitler because I had like this thing over, and then, you know, it was like in that movie. So I could kind of see it. And even if I do look like Hitler, who wants to be told that they look like Hitler? Use a little common sense, buddy. The fuck? But anyway, hopefully your Chinese New Year was a little bit better. We are in it, guys. We are in episode 2. And alright guys, let's go ahead and go into what you guys voted for in episode 1. First off being where we should send our second scout. And with over 400 votes total, 241 going to the outright winner, probably to be expected, Brazil. So we're going to go ahead and take our youth scout rights here. We're actually going to fire our Swiss scout right here. Fire him. Goodbye, good sir. Oh, whoops, I fired the French one. Anyway, they were both 5-star, 4-star. And we are going to hire a Netherlands scout. That is 4-star, 5-star, and that's what I like. He's got 5-star in judgment. So that's the one that I value more. In fact, since he's the better of the Netherlands scouts, I'm actually going to recall this scout. And we're going to put this guy on... Excuse me, I had a burp. I had garlic fries for breakfast. Yeah, and people wonder why I'm chubby. But anyway, guys, we're going to go on and set up a scouting network in the Netherlands. 3 months for any for the first, for the first 3. And then we're going to go ahead and take this scout, our Swiss scout, and we're going to send him to lovely Brazil. And we're going to only do 3 months so we can actually mix it up so I can have you guys more involved. I want you guys really involved. I want you guys to be a part of this career mode very much so. Hard to go wrong with physically strong. I feel like you always get like, at least you'll get like a good center back or maybe like a pacey striker up front. So we're going to go ahead with that. And with the third scout, when he gets recalled, we're going to go ahead and send him out to a third country. For this one, I want it to be a little bit more historic. So I went ahead and looked up, where are the players coming from historically to Ajax. You see that beyond Dutch players, they brought in a lot of Moroccan players, like currently Abdelhak Nouri is of Moroccan descent, although he's Dutch Moroccan. I think it's the same thing with Ziyech. Then you go to Danish players. Dolberg is of course Danish. I believe Schöne is also Danish. And then you go German players. There's been a decent amount, like Younes and such. So those are your choices. Go ahead and vote right now. Can we top it off? Can we get another 400 votes there? We'll see. And you guys also went ahead and voted on whether we should keep players like Isak and Leon Bailey who are on the verge or have moved to other teams. And you guys said, fuck real life. We keeping them. We keeping these players. So for the most part, I'm going to be keeping these players, except one of you subs made an amazing suggestion. We'll only sell them if the real life team comes in for them. So Borussia Dortmund is the only team that we'll sell to if they come in for Alexander Isak. And of course, only if Leverkusen comes in for Leon Bailey. Although I'm not totally sure if that transfer has gone through yet. Alright guys, and the final vote was for who should we get to replace the big bad of Boer. Now, a lot of you guys also suggested in the comments down below, hey, it's more the Ajax wave, maybe you use Van der Beek, or you try to find a replacement through the youth scouting system, which I do agree, but in FIFA practical sense, it's gonna be really hard, especially since we're bumping up to legendary and sliders, to be letting, a 70 rated or 64 rated player running around the pitch for every single match. So Donny van der Beek and using youth scouted players definitely is in the long-term vision of this career mode, but for now we need a body in there that can do and keep that midfield ticking. So your choices were Jefferson Lerma of Colombian descent, he was always pretty nice, and Alfred Duncan, also equally beast in that midfield, but you guys chose Wylan Cyprian, and I think it's because he's got 71 finishing. And he could just be the Klaassen, the black Klaassen on the other side. So we're going to go ahead and try to steal him away from OGC Nice. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put in an offer right here. They want 10 million. We quite don't have enough of that. But remember, there have been some one-to-way players. So if we could just put Younes in there, straight swap for Wylan Cyprian, I ain't going to be mad at that. I'll also put in these right now. If they want them, if people are coming in for Younes, I'll straight up trade Younes straight up for Irvin Lozano. I'd rather have Irvin Lozano. I like him as a player. I think he's phenomenal. in both real life and in the game. And I'll also put up units for Sam LARSSON. So if we do straight swap deals and then, you know, invest more money into our youth system, I'm totally down for that, because I feel like that's kind of what, you know, this career mode is more about. It's not really about making big signings and all that stuff. It's about building it slow. It's going to be a process. Andres Onana, I'm going to go ahead, reject all future offers for Onana. He is our keeper of the future. He is a keeper of now. St. Justine, welcome, and we get our first signing of the season. And it's who else but Jerry. Get on the boat, Jerry. I love you so much. Well, you know what? Let's do a little bit. Let's show some clips of Jerry. Alright, Jerry, as you can see right here, already pretty quick. 81 sprint speed, pretty good stamina, good jumping and all that good stuff. If you take a look at his stand tackle and slide tackle, it's pretty nice as well. Can play the center back CDM position, 6'1", nice and tall, 3-star, weak foot, none of that stuff. He's going to go ahead and slot in right here at the left back or left center back position. It's kind of a fluid position. And then that'll allow us to put Riddewald up to the CDM position behind Ndonker and bring him in on games to kind of see it out. Oh my god. Cologne, what are you doing? Just fuck off. Just fuck off properly. Fit 14 now. What are you doing? You can't out-Chinese the Chinaman. Alright, as you can see, we're in the July transfer window. A couple of you guys have been saying, hey, you should probably just sim these matches. And for me, I'd love to sim them, but we could get 8 million from winning all these matches, so I don't really trust, especially simming our players to actually defeat the likes of very, very strong on paper sides in the EPL. So for now, what I can do is I can play them and only show you very, very sparse highlights in them, so they don't take too much of the episode. Kind of a mini cliffhanger that I left you guys on in the last episode is this. Veltman basically said that he's going to be playing out the rest of his contract and then leaving at the end of the season, which means he's able to get away on a free in January. Puts us in a pickle, but it might be time for us to go ahead and cash in on him. It's kind of the Ajax way in recent history. Players kind of get bigger than their own shoes and they try to move on. This is just another case of that. Though, we're going to have to try to find a replacement for him. I'm thinking about maybe, you know, the likes of Jordan Lukaku. He's big, he's tall, he's strong. I really, really like him. But you guys can go ahead. I want to get your guys' input. Please go ahead and leave a comment down below. Who do you think would be a great replacement for Veltman? But also, I've been seeing a lot of you guys giving suggestions of players from the EPL and that such, and English players and that such. And for me, I love those players, but you know, this is an Ajax career mode, and I kind of want to stay away from the English players just because I use them all the time. Alright, leading us out up against West Bromwich Albion, we're going to be giving some of the youngsters a little bit of a shot here. Mbappe Lawton is going to go ahead and be getting in. Kasper Dolberg's son is up front. Eduardo Rossi, aka Draquinho, is out on the right wing. Van der Beek is in the CM position. Rear Wall is actually going to restart in the CDM position. Nori at the cam. Galmedes out at the left CM position. Broyn, New Boy, Huste, or Jerry as we like to call him, in the center back position, along with Vierhaver and Svilar going ahead and giving him a start. Bleh. Okay, so we started the youngsters and we got ourselves a 0-0 draw up against West Brom. Not the worst result. Hopefully we go through. Alright, let's go ahead. Transfer offer for Eduardo Rossi over here. Damn, they already trying to snipe him. Nah, we're going to reject that offer. He is sticking with us for now. He is our boy. And then once again, they do not want to give up Brian Dabo. We put in Veltman and 4 million. Who can we go? Maybe Younes? In 3? We'll see. Ramen accidentally. And Unamas. Let's see what we get here. Transfer offer unacceptable for Cyprian. They want a cash sum of 8 million. Alright, let's see if they want Veltman. 5. Alright, so this is the lineup that we're going to head into Leicester with. It's Bailey, Zivkovic, Adamilson on the front three, Klaassen, the captain on the right same position, Dendonker, Ziyech, Kadori getting another start. Who stays in there with not as much stamina, but still more stamina than most of our center backs, Sanchez, Tete, and Onana in between the sticks. As you can see, we still sit atop. So if I do my math correctly, we can get knocked out of this if Mainz and Leicester win right here, then they could advance. So we need at least a draw in this match. Leicester City, this is going to be tough, but I got to put you to the sword, buddies. This is actually a pretty good litmus test, especially on Legendary, how we can match up against Leicester. Of course, they're not going to be nearly as fearsome without Conte, but still, these are the Premier League defending champions right here. Ziyech, continuing, gets taken down. That has to be a penalty. Thank you, referee. Morgan. Ticky. You shouldn't be sticking your foot in there, boy. You go ahead and put it in one way, and then hit the other. Oh, great save. F me, Iverson. White Iverson over here. Oh, setting up for Klaassen. Oh! Getting a little bit stretched back here. Mares goes ahead, goes into the middle. Patient play from him. Musa over to Marty. Oh my god. And then they just get the goal out of nowhere. First shot on target. That 35 shot error coming into play right there. We've been all over Leicester, and their first chance flies perfectly in. Gotta get a draw, kids. Let's go ahead and get this back. Here we go. Kadori! Oh. Do it, Ziyech! Yes! Fuck you, Leicester! Jesus Christ. This game has been... Oh, it's been annoying. Wow, Onana, thank you. Win that, Gomez. See, this is what I'm talking about. I win the ball fair and square, and then it just throws the body in front of me as if, like, my players just don't react in time. Look at that, too. I'm going to win it again. How many chances are you going to give the CPU? I'm winning these balls. It just, look at that again. I've won it 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. It's giving it back every single time. Oh, my God. Fuck this game. I'll let you can say, get good, noob. I'm winning these battles. It's giving the ball back. If you have any tips on how I can get better at making my players react quicker or run into the ball afterwards, please tell me. Taking a look at the stats, we're still dominating in possession, 61 to 39. But I mean, shots, pretty even, and I think it's a little bit more compelling of a game. It's just annoying for me to play. Man who gets man of the match is the new boy, Kadori, because they went ahead and got the assist to Ziyech. Alright, back to them transfers. Atletico Madrid offer Boer. Unfortunately, we aren't willing to spend that. They still lowball him, man, at this 13. Yo, suck the dick or get off of it. Clone transfer offer. We reviewed the price of rounds. We don't believe he's worth that much. He's going to stop. So, Eunice might be staying, actually. Transfer offer finally accepted for Brian Dabo. 3 million and Eunice. 35 in the wages, though, is very expensive. But I think he's going to be worth it, man. I really think that adding him into the rotation, either at the center mid position or at one of the right back positions, can really make us that much more dynamic. And then Aaron Vine have also accepted, so LARSSON is going to be a little bit cheaper. He's only 3 million. Yeah, and he's only going to be 15k in wages, but he wants crucial first team as well. So, I mean, we could kind of balance a couple of these things around, but right now we are desperately in need of money. A lot of transfer offers being accepted and not enough people being sold. Alright, we move around the budget a little bit. Let's say we keep like 60 in the wages. We have 15 million. So we got a bit to play around with right here. Alright, let's go one more day right here and see if we get any word back from our representatives. Come on, transfer buddies. Transfer offer, we set the price tag, we do not believe as much, we have decided to stop pursuing. Get the fuck out of here and stop wasting my time. Atletico Madrid, suck at the dick. Alright, and Brian Dabo is in. What we are going to stall on this one because we have a lot of good offers coming in for Ahmed Yunus right here. Dabo is one of the cheaper options that we could have gone for, at only coming in at 7 million. I think I'm actually going to reject this offer because we're going to use Yunus on other deals. So we're going to go ahead, reject that offer, and start renegotiations with him immediately, hopefully. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and lead you off on a little bit of a cliffhanger right here. I want you to go ahead right now, go up in that button or wherever the eye is, and vote. Who should I be bringing in to go ahead and kind of replace Bertrand Traore? Should I get Sam Larsson over here or Irving Lozano? As you can see, the combination of the two, Sam isn't quite as fast. He is quick by any, term of the imagination, and he's got excellent ball control and dribbling. Finishing's actually pretty good, also at 74, decent crossing. He's a pretty very solid technical player, tricky player. But we go ahead and take a look at Irving Lozano. He is a pace monster. 94 of speed, 97 acceleration, 91 agility. The strength are almost a wash. We go ahead and go for it. The stamina is almost a wash as well. Both of them have very good ball control and dribbling. Sam is definitely better at dribbling and all that good stuff, but finishing, they're pretty much a wash. So it goes down to, do you want a more technical player, a Swedish player in Sam Larsson, or do you want a kind of a quick, beastly counterattacking player in Irving Lozano? Those would be the votes, and whichever you guys decide, I'll be signing one of them in the next episode. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, go ahead and smush your nipple into that like button. If you are new, subscribe for more delicious FIFA Career Mode content. And my name is Honest. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember to stay yourself, stay humble, and be weird, no matter what religion you are. Fuck you, Trump.